Hello students, this is Dr. Michael Troy Shell. I'll be your instructor for this fantastic class, An Introduction to Philosophy. I'm so glad that you have joined me for this course. I think philosophy is the most important subject for us to study so we can examine all of our assumptions and find out what we think about the world. Philosophy only asks three questions: what is true, what is good, and what is beautiful? And we've been arguing about that for thousands of years. So this short video is designed to help you understand how to navigate the class. So we're going to walk through what the Blackboard shell looks like so you can know where to find things when you need them, and make sure that you can navigate around so you can be really successful. So thank you for watching this. Take good notes because you'll need them in the little quiz that goes along with this. Okay, so when you first open up our course in Blackboard, you'll see something like this. You'll see, well, you say your name, and along the left-hand side, there are some links that Blackboard installs already. They're already there, and most importantly, there would be the announcements. We'll talk about that a little bit later, and then the actual course materials that you're going to be moving around constantly will be on this right-hand side under course content. So we're going to walk ourselves through these things. You can see start here, syllabus, Doc Shell's Emporium, the online office hours, and then module number 1. So we're going to walk ourselves through each of these so you'll know what's there, and then you'll know how to find it the next time you need it. Start here is where you're supposed to start, which apparently you have found because you're watching this video, which was in that folder. So without further ado, let's walk ourselves through the pieces of this course. When you open the syllabus folder, you'll see two links. One of them is to the syllabus, which is the sort of traditional syllabus that has all the details about what the textbooks are and how to contact me, and there's all kinds of listings of resources you might need. It's sort of the legal beagle stuff. The second link connects you to our course outline and dates and assignments and resources. So you're going to want to make sure you know where that is, because that's going to tell you, and those have the links to all the material we're going to need throughout this course. Okay, so when you click on the syllabus link, it connects you to a document that's several pages long, and this is the core of it, the part you're going to want to make sure you pay attention to. It tells you what the required texts are. There are several in this course. The book called Lego and Philosophy. There's a book called A Little History of Philosophy by Nigel Warburton. The short novelette called The Pearl by John Steinbeck, and then the textbook that I wrote for this class called Calling It Like I See It, which is an introduction to ethics. In addition to that, you're going to also watch several movies that you will need to rent. I have links connected to where you can rent them through YouTube. If you can find them on streaming services, if you can find them through other means, a public library even, I'm sure you can find them. But I do have a link to where you can rent them. But you're going to make sure before you sit down to do the assignment that you know you're going to have access to the film. And then there's several other pieces that are really important in here. One of them is that you understand that this course is set up with modules. They open on a certain date, they close on a certain date, and then inside there are assignments and deadlines. This is not one of those online courses that you can work at your own pace and just try to get everything in by the deadline. This is set up in units, and we complete one unit and we move on, and then it becomes like a snowball rolling down a hill. Each new unit assumes the material that was before it, but that's just something you need to be aware of. Connected to that is I don't accept any late work. Everything's out there. All the deadlines are on the course outline and assignments. So even though a unit may not open till later in, say, July, but you have some free time, or maybe you're going to be really busy that week, the assignments are all there. You can do the reading. You can begin to work on the assignments. You just can't upload them and submit them until that unit opens. And my reasoning for that is that I want to be able to give students feedback on their work before they start the next one. Or if students wait till too late in the semester and they try to do a whole bunch at the same time, I don't have a chance to sort of give them feedback to help them make sure that they're successful. So you want to make sure that you submit your work on time, work in Microsoft Word, and then save them as a file and then attach them to the assignments. Don't try to write your assignments inside the space provided in the discussion board. Work in Word, copy it into a file, attach the file. Your comments to other students can go right into the dialog box, of course. And then it's important that you know that after the midpoint, you cannot withdraw from this course. So that's an important date to make sure you know as we come on the midpoint of the semester. You're going to want to look at your grade, look at your schedule, and make sure that you know you'll be able to finish strong. Okay, so in the link in the syllabus folder where it says course outline and assignments, each unit has a listing of resources that are hyperlinked. Notice there's a video to watch that introduces you to the unit. There are several readings. There's the assignments that are coming from our textbook. There's some videos to watch, some that I have made and some that come from other sources. I'm particularly fond of the crash course videos. So you're going to watch those videos. You're going to do that reading. You're going to take good notes. It's really important that throughout this semester that you take good notes even when you're watching a video, whether it's mine or one that I've linked to, because you're going to want to make sure you include that material in the essays that you write, in the discussion boards that you interact with. You're going to be responsible to interact with those materials. So taking good notes so that you can weave them into your essay is going to be really, really important. So every single module, when you open it, is going to have a link back to this document, which is course outline and assignments, so that you can look in the particular unit and find the materials and the links that you need for that unit. So that's what this tab is inside the syllabus folder. Okay, next up is a folder that says Doc Shell's Emporium of Philosophical Wonders. If you click on that folder, you're going to have a link. That link will take you to this set of materials. And what most of this is a collection of really good work that other students have submitted. So if you want to see what a good essay looks like, if you want to see what a good film study looks like, there's copies here. I want you to notice particularly there's one of online discussions. If you want to see what I'm looking for in an online discussion, click on that link and you will have a chance to see a really good one. A good discussion post is several paragraphs long. It includes quotes from our textbooks and footnotes or endnotes or however you want to do that, and then good, thoughtful interactions with our fellow students. So anytime you want to see an example of what one looks like, you can come here. So this is open for you, and you can kind of work your way around this and see the various resources that are provided. All right, next up, you'll see a link for online office hours. This is going to use Collaborate that is provided. It's connected right to Blackboard. And every Monday night at 8 p.m., I will be sitting at my computer ready to talk to you about the course and any questions you have. You can come with a very specific question. Maybe you only have to log on in a couple minutes and you'll be able to go ahead and head out the door. Some students like to come and just hang out and listen to what other students are asking, because they will gain some direction for their own assignments. So you can talk about the upcoming assignments. We can go over samples, all that sort of stuff during the online office hours. Now, I do teach more than one class, and my office hours are the same. So just so you know, you may come into the office hours and you may hear a student talking about an assignment that's not on your syllabus, and don't freak out. It may be a student from a different course. So, at any rate, I want to tell you, and if no student who comes consistently to my online office hours has ever failed this course, because this is a chance for you to sort of get direction and input to help you be more successful. So please take advantage of that. Now, I realize that 8 o'clock Monday night may not work for everybody's schedule. If you would like to have online office hours at a different time, please email me and I'll see if I can work something out. I have in the past sometimes had morning hours. They're not been very popular, but I can do those. So this is a chance to sort of do a little live in-person chat, and might help you be more successful than exchanging emails back and forth. All right, and the most basic unit in this course that you need to be concerned with is the module. So the module is the assignments and materials for a given section in the course. And in this case, in philosophy, we have an introduction, and then we have a module on truth, goodness, and beauty and beyond. And so each module opens on a certain date, closes on a certain date, has assignments inside it that you're going to want to make sure that you understand what they are. So when you open up the module, at each one will have a video at the beginning where I will introduce the material that you need to be aware of inside this module. It's usually a lecture. It might be 30, 45 minutes long, where I'm talking to you about the main concepts inside that topic. Then there is a link to the course outline and assignments. So you can click on that link. It will take you back to the place where you can see all the links to the other readings and videos and other materials that you're responsible for inside that module. Then you have the assignments. In this case, you see there's a discussion that you'll need to click on. All my discussions are set up so that you have to post yours first before you can see anybody else's, and they are graded. So you're going to, again, go back to Doc Shell's Emporium if you want to see what a good post looks like. Again, these are not social media shout-outs. These are essays that you are posting. Then you're reading other people's essays, and then you're responding to them in thoughtful, clear ways. And you're referring back to, quoting and citing the course material in those essays and in those discussions. So that's really important that you understand that this is a very significant part of the course. And then you have graded assignments, either a quiz. In this case, there is a quiz about the reading called When Philosophy Lost Its Way. I've actually included the link to the reading. You read that article, then you take the short quiz on that article. And then lastly, in this case, it's a film study. So you're going to watch the Lego movie, and you're going to watch The Matrix, and you're going to keep a list of philosophical topics that come up in The Matrix and in the Lego movie. And once you watch the introductory video, you'll get an idea of what sort of philosophical questions and philosophical issues are. And then you're going to write an essay comparing and contrasting the presentation in both the Lego movie and in The Matrix. You're going to post that essay, quoting our sources, and then reacting to other students. And you'll see that when you open that assignment. So there you go. All right, well, there you go. That's the basic way to sort of negotiate your way around this course. Once you've watched this video, read over the syllabus, you can take the course exam, the unit, and that will make sure that you understand everything that's happening, and then that will allow you to open the first module. So we've got a lot of work to do right here off the bat, so don't waste any time. Get after that quiz and then get into that first module. So this is Dr. Shell sauntering on. Thank you so much for joining me for this philosophy course.